So, are we just gonna ignore the fact that both this guy and this guy are voiced by the same actor? Also, I think the voice actor voiced someone else in an older TV show for Transformers. Sup guys? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Transformers Studio Series 99 Voyager Class Rise the Beast BATTLETRAP. So when this figure first got leaked, I thought this looked really good. And then some people started getting it, because they found it somewhere, I don't know where, but they just found a stolen product or whatever. And they were complaining about these parts being too loose. But you know, it turns out, they actually stay in there quite well. The lock works really well. Whatever. Anyways, painting and sculpting on this figure is really good. The details from head to toe are really good. But the chest, look at that. Also, can we talk about that head sculpt? I mean, look at that. That looks immaculate. Despite all the details, the figure does suffer from some unmanageable kibble. Most notably on the arms. Look at this. What is this? Look at spaghetti. Spaghetti on arms? What, you gonna smack Optimus Primal with that? I'd like to see you try. And of course, there's this goofy big old backpack, which barely snaps in place. It still snaps in place, but if you mess around with the figure too much, you might accidentally snap it off. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention was that these lights over here, you can align them in a screen accurate looking way. Well, I mean, kind of. Also, can we talk about the fact that this is the same voice actor for Blitzwing? Which is kind of cool. But I think I saw in a video where the voice actor said that BATTLETRAP's voice was going to be a little bit different than Blitzwing. He didn't specify in what dialect, because, you know, spoilers. And I believe BATTLETRAP over here is second in command, with Nightbird leading up in third. But you know, I wonder how much they argue about it in terms of their ranks. You know, like General Grievous and Asajj Ventress from Star Wars Clone Wars. I mean, that ought to be a common thing when it comes to the antagonist's superiors. I should have been Scourge's second in command because I rightfully slayed that Maximal. No, you didn't. That kill was mine. Ugh, whatever. And for accessories, all he comes with this goofy looking mace that you just slide into his hand and it closes in together. Which kind of looks a little boring, but not boring if he smashes the opponent's head. Wait a sec, that would be a bit too brutal. Whatever. Unfortunately, the mace doesn't come with an extra chain where you can make it move up and down or whatever, because apparently Hasbro doesn't do that. That's too much money. So that's where this seemingly useless spaghetti kibble comes to play. You might as well just remove the mace, and you can just open all of this up, and you're given two options where to put the mace. That being this tab right over here, or this little slot over here that you could just simply tap right in over there. And it gives a little bit more distance for this goofy looking but cohesive mace. I mean, it works because the mace extends like about a good 4 inches, which works a little better than having to hold it on the hand. Oh, so unwise. Oh, wait, wrong movie. Whatever, die. I don't know where it goes in weapon storage. Oops. Anyways, let's just get down to size comparison. Tiny RC, Freezer, Nightbird, Pablo Amigo, Bumblebee, Mainline Optimus, Mainline Primal, Airraiser, his wave mate Cheater. Go check out that review to compare it with other Voyagers who we have him with Galvatron. And Bumblebee movie Soundwave. And lastly, here he is next to his master, Scourge. I'm not gonna lie, he kind of scales well with Scourge and Nightbird. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's get down to articulation. Ball joint at the head. Every ball joint could be a swivel. And an upsies and downsies. If you want, you can detach the platform that holds the head, so you can make BATTLETRAP look down a little bit far down. These annoying spikes like to move all over the place. Shoulder pads move out as well. And there's a full rotation at the arm, bend at the shoulder, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow. Fortunately, no wrist swivel. But hey, we got waist swivel. Also, some people were complaining about the waist swivel launching BATTLETRAP into half. Okay. Perhaps that foreshadows his fate. That can move all the way back that far. Can move pretty forward. Legs can also spread. Thigh rotation, bend at the knee, foot can move down, but that's used for transformation, and a pivot joint. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, but there's this little hinge joint right here that's used for transformation, but it looks like you can pose it in a way where he's getting stepped on. Yeah, that causes a lot of ouchy feelings. Aha! Well, anyways, let's just get down to transformation. Might as well just go ahead and close in those spikes and unfold the arm spaghetti. And then you're going to want to move it all the way up, and you're going to make sure this spike right here closes into that hole on the arm, just like that. And then move the spaghetti up a little bit. Oh, and same process applies to the other arm as well. Next, what you're going to do is going to open up the lights, and then you're going to make sure they close in like that. Untab the backpack, make sure it's aligned upwards. You're going to make it rotate, do that, open up the grill thing. Then you're going to come to the head, you're going to open it, move this whole section downwards, which will allow you to open up this whole front section over here. Oh yeah, and make sure you close that in, align that properly, and then you could go ahead and close this whole section in. And before we do anything else, you might as well just rotate the waist and attach the legs together. So anyways, next what you're going to do is you're going to open the arms. You're going to close them in just like that. Same process applies for the other arm as well. Then we're going to work on the legs. Close the foot down. You're going to open this piece up. And then you're going to open the side thigh piece and close it over there. You're going to go ahead and close this whole section in. Make sure it's aligned properly in that order. Same process applies to the other side as well. And then you could go ahead and close this in, and then align the arms in a parallel order. And then in conclusion, you're going to close this in, close everything in, yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And here we have BATTLETRAP in his alternate mode. I don't know, I'm kind of getting vibes from Mater. Toe Mater. Okay, too far. Oh yeah, I like how whatever you want to call these over here fire out missiles in the trailer. You've met the aid, but you haven't felt the pain. And again, for weapon storage, you're given the option to place it on that tab or put it on the back. I personally prefer the back. BATTLETRAP could utilize his mace for the twisted turd technique. The only problem I have with this guy is that there's no way of actually holding the oh, never mind. Okay. Well, there's that one slight way of towing something. Kind of. Also, these two do not scale at all, because Optimus Prime's supposed to be a semi. Whatever, I tried. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it for this review. I think that's all I have to say for this guy. Overall, it's a good figure. It's got its pros and its cons. If you could find this guy, I'd say pick it up. Or you could probably get it on Amazon. But you know, I really hope Hasbro does a Studio Series Transit, in which they probably will, as well as Stratosphere. Anyways, if you like what you saw, slam that like button. Share this with your friends, turn on post notifications, and be sure to hit that big red button. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. See ya!